Hi all, welcome back to our class. In the previous class we discussed simple present tense. Now we are moving on to the second part, that is present continuous tense. We use present continuous tense in several occasions to express an ongoing action that is happening now, and sometimes we are using present continuous tense to express an action that is going to happen in the near future also. This is the format of present continuous tense. First we have to place the subject, then is or are or am, then the first form of the verb. Along with the first form of the verb we have to add ing. So the first form of the verb plus ing. If the subject is singular, that is he, she or it, we have to use is, then the first form of the verb, then ing. For example, I am taking the subject he. So automatically along with he I have to place is, then the first form of the verb play. When I add ing to the first form of the verb play, it becomes playing. So he is playing football. In the case of I, we are not adding is, instead we are adding am. So I am playing football. If the subject is plural, for example we, they or you, we can directly use are instead of is, then the first form of the verb, then ing. We are playing football. Next, we should know how to make questions in present continuous tense. For this, first we have to place the auxiliary verb, whether it is or am or are, then the subject, then the first form of the verb, then ing, then at last put a question mark also. So for example, if the subject is singular, we know that we should use is. So first I am placing is, then the subject, here I am taking the subject as Claire. Then I am taking the verb read. So when I add ing to the first form of the verb, it becomes reading. So the sentence Claire is reading a book will be is Claire reading a book. If I am using I as the subject, then first I have to write am, then I, then first form of the verb, then ing. Am I speaking English well? If the subject is plural, for example you, they or we, first we have to place are, then the subject, then the first form of the verb, then ing. Are they reading novels? I hope you have no doubts regarding question formation and sentence formation in present continuous tense. Now we are moving on to making negative sentences in present continuous tense. To make a sentence in present continuous tense into a negative form, it is very simple. We have to simply add not next to the auxiliary verb. So if the subject is singular, for example I am taking the sentence he is playing football. Here the subject is he and the auxiliary verb is. So next to is I am going to place not. then it becomes he is not playing football. This is in the case of if the subject is singular. If the subject is plural, next to the auxiliary verb are, we have to place not. For example, we are not playing football. In the case of I am not playing football. I hope you have no doubts regarding negative formation. This is a short summary of how to make negative sentences in present continuous tense. You can read it for yourselves. Now let's sum up present continuous tense. We use the present continuous tense to talk about something that is happening now, in this moment, or in this period, and sometimes it is followed by some time expressions such as now, today, or at the moment. And we already discussed the structure of the present continuous tense. For affirmative sentences, we have to place subject plus is or are or am plus verb plus ing. If it is a negative sentence, we have to place subject first, then is or are or am, then the negative word, then verb plus ing. If it is a question, first we have to place is or are or am, then the subject, then the verb plus ing. There are some examples given in these three boxes. You can read it for yourselves. Thank you all. Thank you for your attention. Stay home, stay safe.